Now then. Right, a few tests on the audio before we get into it. I'm not going to be on for long. It's really late now, so I don't like going live this late. It's 9:30, just gone. Welcome everybody that's here. I know a lot of our viewers go to bed quite early, or they just like to just chill out. So apologies to those. For the ones that are still here, thank you for joining us. Now this will be left up. And it will be on the replay. Big up the replay crew. So you'll be able to hear it. Right, let me just do a few audio checks. You all right? You okay? My George. You okay, my Georgie? Yes, you are. She's a good boy. You're my good boy, good boy. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Right then. We've got lovely Jubbler. Hello. Let me know, can you hear me okay, first of all? And again, the people that couldn't make it. Oh, Jancy, yeah. I think I wasn't sure if I'd be too late for you, love. So I'm glad that there's people here. There's probably other people that don't come at the earlier ones. So hopefully we'll still get a good mixture. Lee's here, Julius, Maria. Let me sort you a wrench out, my love. Hold on. Who else? Amethyst, Loza, Julius. My eyesight's getting worse. Susan's here. Oh, good. Okay, she's good timing. I used to do later ones, you know, years ago. I remember when I first got Oscar, and I'd end up being up half the night with him. He was such a naughty bunny when he was a baby. Right, let's get this up now. We've got 18 watching. We've got 5 likes. Welcome everybody that's here. Thank you for joining the membership, Marie. I know you did email me about it. Right. Bridget playing Gluten's here. Hi, Gluten. Amethyst, Julius, Loza, Tony's here. Lee LC. Finally got one of my computers up and running. Jan says, just need the other one. Texas, hello, how you doing, my friend? Heaven knows band again. Need the other one fixed, or I wouldn't have been on the phone to support. Ah, well, thank you so much for being here, darling. Right then, so what we're going to do first, we're going to watch the launch. Now, the official launch is like nearly 2 hours long. Hi, Carlos. How you doing, my friend? The official launch is like 2 hours long, so we're not going to sit through that, okay? But we are going to watch the shortened version. I think it's about 11 minutes long. So we're going to watch this first. Sorry, 12:58. So we're going to watch this. Now, someone has uploaded this. I can't see it being a copyright issue because they've just taken it from the official. Because if you look here, this is the official logo. And so this person who's uploaded this doesn't own this either. Is that a feather? Or is that, oh, is that like a painting? Right, okay, that's a painting. What's all this at the door? Now, we're gonna watch. Is that a hand? What's that there? So we are gonna watch this, and then just quickly, is my audio okay? I don't think anybody answered. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, let me just give you a quick description of what this was, because I know not everybody will know about it. So 2 days ago, okay, there's a company called Blue Origin, and it's owned by, what's the matter, George? It's owned by Jeff Bezos, and he does these space tourist visits, shall we say, and they just go up and down. Okay, I'm just giving you the official line. I'm not saying I believe this. So the Blue Origin, a lot of people haven't heard of them, and he wanted to get more word out there. So what he did, he got some celebrities. One of them was Katy Perry, all women, to go into space. I just need to ask Al to do something for me. Hold on. I want him to come here a sec. Just give me 1 sec. He didn't hear me, so I wanted him to shut the window. Can't reach it from here. Freezing. Okay, so they sent these women. It's all right, George. They sent these women into space, okay? And they were like celebrities. I don't even know who the other ones are. And it was to get a lot of attention. And it got attention, right? Because they obviously aren't getting enough people going in this little tin can thing here. It's a bit of a sort of rival to SpaceX in a way, but in a way it isn't, because SpaceX, again, I'm not saying I believe in all this stuff, because you know me, I'm skeptical. But SpaceX do a lot more. They put internet and Starlink, whatever they are, and all this other stuff. They work with NASA, not a space agency, and all that sort of stuff. So this Jeff Bezos one is just more like a little tourist thing that goes up and down, but it is supposed to go into space. Okay, I use that term very loosely. So Katy Perry was one of them. And some of the celebrities, for all these women or women only one. And it was a big event. The media were covering it and everything else. So it was, no, that's the basics of it. For those of you, I don't think Julius has heard of this. So that's the basics for those of you that don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Okay, I'm not going to be looking at chat. I'm going to be going straight into this. So excuse me if you're talking to me. I can't see chat. So what we're going to do now, we're going to watch this video. Thank you for letting me know the audio's good, by the way. I've just glanced. Jimmy, get in there. Jimmy is in the house. Who, anybody else? Tony's here. Right, okay. I'm Terry Knowles band again. Right. So we're going to watch this. It's 12 minutes, and then we're going to discuss it. Now, again, if this person tries to copyright me, I will be like doing the odd pause for fair use and whatever. But if he does try to copyright me, then obviously he's stolen it himself. But to be fair, I've put his link in. Okay. I could take it from the actual thing, but it's just I've got to cut it down. So we're at T-minus. We're about to go down to 0 seconds. And then we're going to watch this. Now, I think this looks fake in itself. Looks like CGI, but let's watch.
2 days, becoming a crew, becoming a team.
After you go through an experience like this, it's more than a team. It's almost like a family. We are so tight to go through something as intense as this.
Aft fin built-in test.
And everything looking really good, Ariane.
It's like a knob.
So far from mission control,
it does, doesn't it?
Is clean and green for this launch.
Hi, Michael.
1 minute to go here.
Have I just hidden him by mistake?
Engine thrust vector control built-in test in work. Vehicle is now on
I'm trying to give him a spanner.
So in a moment here, we'll see those, what they call the
Have I just hidden someone by
built-in
mistake? Please tell me I
checks.
haven't.
As you mentioned, Kristen,
Jeff's wig,
inside the capsule.
It looks like a knob. Hi, Ellen. How are you doing, my darling?
This thing wants to take off.
Switch to onboard helium.
Here we go. Good luck and Godspeed, ladies.
Okay, so there he is. He even looks like a Bond villain, doesn't he? He looks like a baddie, right? The Bellend Babes. That's so funny. That's brilliant. That's comment of the night. That it's won it already. Comment of the night goes to Jeff's wig. So he does look like a typical, like a baddie. You imagine him with like a big fat fuzzy putty cat on his lap, like Anyway, you're right, Georgie. So we're going to watch this now, and this to me looks incredibly fake and CGI. But here we go. Christopher Walken baddie. Yeah, it looks like a knob. It really does. Like, I'm sure they could have done it a bit better.
Cheering you on from
Let's launch this rocket.
Termination system is armed.
I can't look at this without laughing. What does that say? New Shepherd. Look at that. It's a tin can. Look.
Team code is internal.
T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Command engine start. 2, 1. Ignition.
Off we go, guys. Woohoo! The knob is going up.
Has cleared the tower.
Look at that. No. Right. that there is clearly CGI, right? You're right, my George. That is clearly CGI. This bit is real, right? You can see it change. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but that looks like it's supposed to be a hand around this stuff around the window. That looks like a dummy there. Okay. Now, I'll tell you in a minute when we finish watching this and we watch all the evidence against, I'll tell you what I think is going on here. Okay. So let's watch this again. So this bit was real, but this bit now switches to CGI.
Start. 2, 1, ignition.
Okay. There.
Liftoff.
That's not real, guys.
New Shepard has cleared the
Come on.
tower.
Come on. So this is supposed to be real now. Okay. This is blatantly CGI, but it's off. It's off. Okay. That's supposed to be what it left. Oh, this is hilarious. They even sound like the same NASA team. Well, the head bit, the mushroom part breaks away, Jan. They think we're all stupid, Lozzaby. Yeah, I've seen the jump.
Max Q, maximum dynamic pressure. Mach 1, vehicle is supersonic.
I've not seen any evidence of them ever going anywhere. So let's have a look at all the people. Look.
Maximum dynamic pressure. That's when the vehicle, the stresses between the atmosphere and the speed at the maximum. So to punch through that is so important. You see
these are actors. They're not looking at anything.
Beautifully, you see the
it does, Julius.
Steam behind it. Those ladies right now are having an incredible view on their way to space.
Just want to add as well, there is no way in hell that these celebrities would get in that tin can and risk their lives. I'm sorry, that ain't happening. Just saying.
Passing through 80,000 feet.
Imagine it just exploding.
100 miles per hour. You're going to peak at about 2,300 miles an hour over Mach 3, 3 times the speed of sound. Shortly coming up, we'll have Miko, main engine.
See the little hair flick and the little look at the camera there. Am I being filmed?
Engine cut off. We will turn off the engine, but the two craft, the capsule and the booster, will continue their ascent to space.
Miko. Stand by, Miko.
And our... And there you saw the main engine is turned off. We're now going to separate the capsule from the booster. And at that point, Kristen, that's when all 6 astronauts are going to start to feel the weightlessness. And shortly thereafter, we're going to let them unbuckle.
What's all the wooing? Is that supposed to be them? Oh, yeah, of course, Carlos. What about the climate change? Oh, that doesn't matter. They don't care about that. They don't care about the... You know, it only when it suits them. It's only for us plebs do they give a damn about the climate change rubbish. So us plebs, we're not allowed to drive cars, and they don't want us getting on too many aeroplanes. But it's okay for them to do this, whatever this is. I don't know what even what it is. You should have played Space Oddity. Yeah, we should have. I would have. It wouldn't have been struck. I would have. It would have been perfect. I could do it on the other channel though. I've got a spare channel, but I can do stuff like that on. Doesn't matter about copyright.
And that right there is the most critical milestone of this whole ascent. Oprah.
Oh, come on!
Friend go to space.
Is that Oprah Winfrey? Is that? I think got Oprah Winfrey watching with the acting. Right. Let's watch this reaction. She knows the camera's on her. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, is that? I think that's. I don't know who that is. Let's watch Oprah's reaction there. Hi, Pam.
And that right there is the most critical milestone of this whole ascent. Oprah watching her best friend go to space.
Oh, I'm clutching my pearl. This is dreadful. Where's the tears? Oh, come on. What's the screams? Are supposed to be them? Yeah, oh, they're all Democrats there. The demon rats are there, of course. Welcome AI to the chat. Oh, man. Zero G.
And the two craft is separated.
So the shaft has come away from the head.
328,000 feet, 100 kilometers. Welcome to space, ladies, or shall I say, astronauts.
Oh,
the
my God.
moon. You guys, I will have to tell you, look at the moon. Look. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my goddess. That's our pink moon. I love you, Jackson.
And just in case it wasn't clear, those are the astronauts. Those are their voices that you're hearing.
And they have hit apogee, the highest point in flight, well over 345,000 feet, well over the Kármán line.
Wow.
Hold on a minute. Why is the two dots? I don't understand. Hi, Stephen. Welcome, Ron coming. I'm sorry if I missed you when you came in. Why is the two dots? Because the knob, where did the knob bit go as well? Where did the shaft bit go? Where did that go? What if that lands on someone's head? Because I'm guessing that drops. Oh, AI, if you're there, you need to go to the window. There's a delivery. If you're watching, because I can't do it. AI, hello. Right, okay, we're going to continue.
And at this moment, the astronauts have unstrapped from their seats. They are floating. They are weightless. They are experiencing zero G for the very first time in their lives. Right? And Katy Perry did say that she was going to sing in space. I'm waiting for it.
Waiting for it.
1 minute warning. 1 minute warning.
So that is Capcom indicating a 1 minute warning for our astronauts to take in those last views before they get buckled back into.
Why is the two knobs? I mean, two dots. I don't get it. Hi, Bridget. I'm at a disco. Oh. What happened there? That wasn't me, by the way, guys. They had a little glitch there. They're stuck. They're frozen. Oh, look. Look at this. They're glitching. Their fake CGI is glitching, and they're just hanging in space. Hi, Nathan Penny. How you doing? No, that's not Miyakado. That was a pizza. Right. Look. There's a glitch here in the green screen. Goes blank. Screen goes blank. And then that's it. Whoops-a-daisy. Yeah, they're in the head, Susan, but then where does the shaft go? That could land on someone's head. You're all right, George. George is such a good guard dog. He's on the case of everyone walking past or anything.
And you hear that
Dragon. Report status.
Oh, well, hang on. We're moving again. Oh, why is there two of them? What? Right, well, what's that then? Hang on a minute. What's that? That's the thing. Hasn't the knob fell off and come back down again? I put your voice through my Roberts speaker. Sounds better than the phone. It will do, yeah, it will do. Can somebody help me out? What's that? Because the shaft has gone. That's left, and the little head bits floating around. So what's that? Because that's where they are. Yeah. I don't know what that is supposed to be. Anyone know?
And a great, all astronauts are back. That is the rocket that is screaming back around the capsule to its landing spot.
Yeah,
just
is that the
where
shaft?
it's taken
Look at this, folks.
at the top
I know
of
the knob
rocket,
bit's
you see a couple
attached. The shaft is attached. Are you to calling? The shaft is attached. So what was that other thing then? I'm really confused. I thought that the shaft had broken off the top. I'm confused.
fins that have popped out. Those are to
What was the other
stabilize
dot
the
then?
rocket as it comes into land. Shortly thereafter, you will see the drag brakes that deploy that will cut the speed of the rocket in half. And then in the last moments,
And there it is. We can see it from the stage.
There comes it.
Okay, right. Can we all just, hi Devon, can we all just like rewind a minute? What was that other dot? Am I being thick, or is this what was it? Well, I thought that had already fell apart. Where are we now? We're on 8:32. Right, let me just come back here. There are 2 dots. For a long time, there are 2 dots. Okay. Just watch this.
The main engine is turned off. We're now going to separate the capsule from the booster. And at that point, Kristen, that's when all 6 astronauts are going to start to feel the weightlessness.
Thank you so much.
And shortly thereafter, we're going to let them unbuckle.
Thank you, Rich.
And the 2 craft is separated.
And just in case it wasn't...
Thank you so much. So kind. Oh, we've missed something. Sorry, I jumped ahead of myself. I got a bit excited
that will
there.
cut the speed of the rocket
thank
in
you
half,
so much, Rich.
and then in the
really
last
appreciate
moments,
that, mate.
And there it is. We can see it from the stage.
There comes the rocket down. It's going to relight its engine. We're going to also see a sonic boom. We're going to hear that shortly here.
And remember, this is something that had never been done before until just a few years ago. Truly the stuff of science fiction that you're about.
Did you hear that? Truly the stuff of science fiction. They tell us, people. They tell us what they're doing. Thank you again. That was really kind. Thank you. Guys, hit the like if that's okay. Hit the like if you enjoy this sort of content. I wasn't last night, but I had a really early night. I fell asleep at like 7, so apologies for that. And we were going to be going out today, but we were going tomorrow now, so that's why I've done it tonight instead.
Drag brakes.
Hang on a minute, where's the knob bit gone now? Sorry, did you see that? Did you see that? I love you, Bridget. You're lovely. I love you. Did you just see that? Can we watch that again? Oh, man. Right. I've got to see that again. Okay. This reminds me of the floating thing. Remember the little floating triangle thing in the water a few weeks ago? Well, why was the 2 in space? But did you see that the CGI there was horrendous? Oh my God! Here we go.
Drag brakes.
Where's the knob? What? Oh, come on! Come on! Did you see? Did you see? So that is CGI, guys. Hang on a minute. I thought it was just the top bit that come back. I'm confused. I thought it was just the head. Why is the shaft still there? I just got to watch that one more time, guys. Here we go.
Engine light.
Blatant CGI. Come on. CGI. We're putting a poll up shortly. Touchdown! Booster touchdown! Oh, so that's the
And
booster,
touchdown.
guys.
Welcome home.
It was Richard.
New
But where's
Shepherd.
the head bit then? I'm
Picture
really
perfect
confused.
landing right there.
Picture perfect landing.
Right on target.
You see that dust kind of creates this dramatic cloud that that reveals the beautiful
Hang on a
rocket
minute.
that is just
Where's
taking these
the-
ladies up to space and back.
And I
Where's
love
the head?
echo across the mountains. Is that what I was hearing there?
That's what
Nice
you were
touch.
hearing. You heard this. You heard the
I'm not in
sonic
that bit.
boom, then you heard the engine relight, and all of that reverberates in this big, beautiful valley in West Texas. All right, shortly here we're waiting to see the rogue.
Here it comes. I haven't even watched all this yet. Here we go. Okay, let's see what this looks like with their CGI. Hi, English.
Parachutes deploy from the crew capsule. Those are like the guide parachutes. There go the drogue parachutes.
Smoke coming
Just
out of its
free
head.
falling right there until those drogues came out.
They're the lines.
And
They're the
then
wires.
next will be
ready
the
for it.
main parachutes
Yeah.
that get pulled out.
Oh no, they're supposed to be the parachutes. Okay. Here we go. Let's look at the CGI as it lands. Look.
Hear that screaming inside the capsule?
And all three parachutes reefing, and they will slowly inflate,
All the actors, all the crisis actors there.
slowing the
They've got
capsule
kids
to a
involved,
nice,
look.
smooth 10, 15 miles an hour. They're cruising back.
Have you
home.
noticed has anyone picked up on what hi Grumpy? Has anyone picked up on something here? This is supposed to all be in real time, Jan. It's like 11 minutes, the whole thing, a couple of minutes. This is the entire, this is not clip. This is taken from the actual stream. All right. Has anyone noticed something? If this were real, all they have to do is stand in with those people and stand with them and film what they're filming in front of them. Have you noticed in all of these takeoffs and all of these space things, they always show, they never show what the people that are looking at. They show them filming because they're actors. They're put there. They're not, if this was real, they would stand with the people that are looking and film what they were looking at. They only use the official footage. That nobody, and those people, if they're really filming this happening in front of their eyes, why haven't they live streamed it? Why haven't they put photos and videos? That's all they've got to do to debunk, to knock all the conspiracies out of the way. It's just stand with those people and film what they are looking at. But they never do. We only see their reactions. And then we see the CGI on the split screen. Here we go. Watch it switch. I've not seen this bit yet, but I can just imagine what's going to happen.
And I tell you, Kristen, from having gone through all of the simulations, I have gone through all of the training. They put you in the capsule that simulates all of this, including the sounds. And when you hear the motors of the parachutes pop out, that is the best moment in flight.
Because I know Blue Origin does everything they can to make this as safe as possible, and y'all have an impeccable.
So these are marketing girls for Blue Origin. So Blue Origin makes this as safe as possible. It does make it as safe as possible. Yeah, right.
Safety record, but it still has to feel really good when you
coming
know that you're
down,
coming back to Earth with those parachutes fully deployed.
I don't know anyone that thinks this is real, Stephen, but I'm sure we'll find
You can
someone.
see the capsule just over our shoulder here.
When I've done this
Going
bit,
to
we're
be
going to put
landing
the thing
north
up.
and east
I haven't even got into
of
the
the launch
evidence yet.
pad, coming down
This is just
softly and beautifully.
how you doing, everyone? Thanks for being here. Hit the like, guys,
500
please,
feet.
if you like the content. Here we go. This is CGI. It's making my eyes go funny. Can you see it juddering? Can you see it juddering? Look, this the actual flickering of the screen. It's faked. Look. It's the same piece repeated over and over to make it look like it's coming down. According to X, there is a nitrogen pack on the bottom that explodes on impact, says Unity. Calling. Hi, Peaky. Hi, Larry. Skipped on here. How you doing, my friend?
And you will see a puff of smoke when it touches down, a puff of dust.
That should be
A
yes,
puff
normal.
of smoke.
A puff of
No,
dust,
a puff
last
of dust. They've
milliseconds.
changed it. The script was wrong.
Air cushion that will kick
Here
up
we
the dust.
go.
It's
Look
a
at
very
juddering. Look at juddering.
soft landing despite the sporty
You can. It's fake.
perception. There it
Oh. Yay! Touched it. Yeah, come on then, guys. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Let's look at this. What are they filming? Come on, let's get someone stood here between these two women here, and let's look at it. I can guarantee there's feckle there. The camera goes on them, and they all go like Oprah. Oprah was like, "Oh, it's the camera on me. Oh gosh." Touchdown.
And welcome back to
Oh, that was good timing, that parachute, wasn't it?
do status check. Double shot.
Do you want me to tell you what I think's happening here? And I'm
Tristan,
not
just
going to lie. I think that where it's so-called lands, okay, there's something they build under the ground. So there's all underground structures. There's a little hatch or something that they're coming up, that these so-called astronauts, women, come under. They were never in it when it went. Why isn't they? You see, they've took photos up there, but there's no actual video live footage of them floating around in it. There's clips and stuff that they released after, but I believe that there is something, a way of them getting up. This parachute was very, very conveniently in front of the camera, wasn't it? See? Again, this is live. So why do they panel the cameras perfectly? NASA do it as well. All of them do it. Everything's perfect with the way they have the actors and the filming and the screaming at the right time. It's too perfect. It's obviously staged. No.
Congratulations. And welcome
Okay,
back
that
to Earth.
perfect parachute just so happens to go in front of the lens,
Do
and
status
again
check.
it judders.
Double shot.
Good night, Jan, darling. I know I'm sorry it's late,
Tristan, just
sweetie.
some incredible images there. The capsule.
Copy. Welcome
Right,
back.
so all of this one has showed is that. Now, what we're going to look at next is that. So that's the actual thing. Now we're going to start debunking this. All right. The Truman Show. Good night, Jan. Thank you so much for joining, my darling. I won't be live tomorrow because I'm going out tomorrow night, but I'll be live on Saturday. Okay. Saturday night I'll be live. There's no way, Peaky. There's no way. I know, but for some people it is, isn't it? Oh my God. Sorry, there's something on the news here. King Charles praises Islam and Judaism during the Easter message. Honestly, sorry, I've just seen it on the news. Pissed me off. Just something more just to piss me off about this country. Right, sorry about that. We're going to carry on. This is much more fun, isn't it? Looking at this sort of stuff. This used to be conspiracy stuff. It's now just real. Right then, okay. So now we're going to watch the video. that gets it gets broken down. It gets broken down of the door. Okay, so let me just grab it up. Just bear with me one tick. Try and find it now, because there's two pieces of striking evidence that this isn't real. Okay, the first one is we're going to see them open the door. Now they are saying at that exact time that the door can't open from the inside. Okay, the door cannot open from the inside. So we're now going to watch. Now that bit we just watched there, that was just a clip of the actual launch and come back down again. All right, that was the official. Now that live stream that was clipped from, and it was unedited, it was clipped. That live stream that was clipped from was almost 2 hours long. Okay, so it continued, and we've seen them getting out of the pod. So what we're going to watch now is them getting out the pod. Now this person has completely debunked this, so we're going to watch him debunking it now. Okay, you ready? Big up to this channel that did this. I haven't got his original channel because someone shared it on Twitter.
Do a really quick video on this staged Katy Perry to space hoax. Aside of all the other proofs of this hoax, I just want to show you this really, really quick one that happened during the live footage of the opening of the hatch. Check this out.
You know, you saw her get so emotional in her pre-flight interview. Is she still is that still the weighing emotion, or is she still just
okay? I just want to confirm for those of you that are saying that that this is like fake. This is clipped from the same live stream that what we've just watched was clipped from. Okay, it was all one long 150 what was it, an hour and 50 minute stream. Okay, so that stream wasn't ended there. This is the same live stream, but this guy has clipped it. I just didn't want to sit through the entire thing, so I've just picked out the bits that we need to see. Okay,
just oh my God, I saw the stars, I saw the curvature of the earth. You know what
now here, what we're going to see here, okay, is the camera there is facing the door, and that is for when these so-called astronauts, whatever you want to call them, celebrities, are outside and they're going to do some filming. Now this camera isn't supposed to be showing us the door. This is all live, remember. It isn't going to be showing us the door yet. We're supposed to still be using the drone or whatever it is flying around. So we wasn't supposed to be seeing this bit yet. There's old Jeff.
Going to come out of her.
Now, like I said to you before, my opinion is, right, that we know that they build stuff underground. They don't deny that, right? They've built tunnels and all sorts of stuff under there. But, you know, like nuclear bunkers and all that sort of stuff. I believe that there is a door. This is just my opinion. I might be wrong. That they're coming up under, or they've just come through here and put them straight in there. Okay, but there's old Jeff.
Her mouth, but really her heart.
And is that Jeff Bezos out there right by the capsule? Kind of hard to see.
That is correct.
No, not yet. We're not ready for you yet.
Jeff Bezos, our founder, on the left, as well as Sarah Knights, our crew member 7.
Okay, guys, did you see that? Let's go back and watch it one more time. Okay, now I want you to watch the hatch door open from the inside. The lady runs over there real quick, says, no, shuts the door back, tries to stand in front of it. And then, actually, she starts laughing about it, as you can see right here, because, like I said, it's all staged. It has to be look like it's open from the
They don't realise that camera it was filming then. She's like, shit, hopefully that camera's not on.
outside.
And we're now just awaiting the opening of the hatch so we can get some views from our 6 new astronauts.
Phelps.
And I would imagine Lauren Sanchez in seat 1 will be coming out first.
That is correct. They'll go, she's in seat 1, which is next to the left, the left window there. She will go first. And then last in number 6 is Carrie Ann. That is the window on the right.
Sky Canyon.
You see those vans arriving. Those are friends and family.
And that's Carrie Ann looking out the window, in the window to the right there. Lauren Sanchez on the left. And you really get a sense for just how big these windows are. I mean, when you're inside this capsule, it's almost as though you're getting a full 360 panoramic view. One of the cool features of this capsule, the largest windows of any spacecraft.
So over a third of the surface area of this craft is windows. And that's on purpose. There were many meetings with our founder, Jeff Bezos, where our engineers brought him some windows. He said, nope, make them bigger. They come back. They said, nope, that's nice, but make them bigger. And what you get here, why is that so important? So many of our astronauts have said, when I got out of my seat, I looked at outside my window and I turned around and I looked at the other 5 windows, and my brain created a panoramic view, panoramic photo of it, because so much of the capsule is windows, and it makes for just an incredible experience.
Sarah.
Good? Okay, here we go.
Here goes Jeff
Did you see,
Bezos.
did you see that then? Did you see the cut then? Did you see the little cut? Remember, this is supposed to all be live, remember? All right. This was all live streamed. There was look. Now, my editing software when I'm making videos does that, right? It's literally, you can just change when I'm editing and I need to cut a piece out, I'll literally put that transition in. That wouldn't happen. If that was all done live, this was live streamed, you wouldn't have transitions put in there. Why is the transitions? It's dreadful. Watch.
Jeff Bezos to open the hatch.
So easier now. Now remember, this door, we've already seen it come open from the inside, but he's got to use a special tool, everybody, to open the door. Fucking hell. Oh.
You didn't really close it.
Can't open from the inside, remember? Pulls over as well now.
Okay, now you guys just seen them faking it with your own eyes. Once again, watch them open the pressurized capsule from the inside, not knowing that it's not time. It's not Q time yet. And then you have the stage part where the media shows you all over the news that they're waiting for the guy to open the hatch.
Good? Okay, here we go.
Here goes Jeff Bezos
Special little
to open the
tool.
hatch.
His little stick, look. Got to unlock it.
You didn't really close it again.
And once again, you've been fooled, people.
They think we're stupid, people. They think we are stupid. So we've got that bit. We've got the door. Okay. Hi, Nicola. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. We've got 56 watching. Hit the like, guys. It lets me know if you enjoy the content. If you don't like it, the dislike, I won't be offended. So they said it hadn't closed. So The black guy was not there. Okay, I just want to add that he was not there. That was the guy. The guy, obviously, the man who was talking over it, clipped it. Hi, Gina. How are we doing? It's insane. Now, what we're going to do now, we're going to look at evidence number 2 that this is fake. Apart from the fact that it's there in front of your eyes, that you know, this obviously CGI. It's blatantly obvious CGI. So we've got that. We've got the fact that it's CGI in front of your face. Then we've got the fact that the door is pressurized and it wasn't supposed to be open. And Jeff Bezos needed that special tool to open the door that had already been opened. Right. And then today, we're going to see another piece of startling evidence that this is fake. Okay. And then we're going to see, by the way, we haven't had any explanation yet. We're still waiting. We're waiting for the explanation that how that door was opened. All right. We're still waiting. We haven't had it yet. All right, let me just grab this up one moment. Let me just find it. Honestly, you couldn't make this up, folks. And the media, as usual, are trying to besmirch us. Okay, so I'm just going to get you an example of the Daily Mail and how they treat us. 56 watching, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us to have a quick look at this. Again, I've been on 45. I won't be on for much longer. Right, it's a Daily Mail, so ignore all the stupid ads. All right, I want to get their take on this. So we've now they've got the blunder there. Okay, now they're admitting it now that the media they can't explain how the door opened. So because they can't explain it, they're then attacking us. All right. But now we've got more proof. So a bizarre gaffe, they're admitting it's a gaffe. They're admitting it. A bizarre gaffe has ignited online conspiracy theories. You remember those old pesky conspiracy theorists about Katy Perry's flight into space? After the New Shepard capsule landed, Jeff Bezos proudly wrenched open the hatch with a specialised tool to greet the all-female crew. Remember that specialised tool that he used, even though the door was already open? Now, listen to this, okay? We're going to get into the plastic hand in a moment, but listen to how the Daily Fail describe us. Instead of trying to explain, right, instead of trying to explain how the door could have been opened from the inside, because they can't, it's in your face, they attack us. They are calling us internet dwelling. Look at this, folks. Internet dwelling conspiracy theorists. All right. So we are all internet dwellers. We're shadows. They are literally trying to attack us, our character, for pointing out what is there in your face. All right. This is gaslighting 101 by the media. You can see that the door opened. You can see them shut it quickly. You can see them use this fake tool, this wrench special tool. It's all there in front of your face. Yeah, I think we should new. I've already got 4 channels. Bloody hell. I can't keep up as it is, but there's always room for more. What are they trying to hide? Strange and trippy. Welcome. I've seen you for a while. This time on those astronauts. I served in the Canadian Forces. It opened my eyes to the real world. It's shit, lol. And they play side of hand moves and movie in plain sight. They do. Thank you for your comment. So we are now internet dwellers. So it is the average, right? So the average person reading the Daily Mail and all the other media, all right, they don't really pay much attention to this stuff. They're too busy to being distracted about wars and viruses and all the other shizness that they've got going on at the moment. Okay, so they'll open the paper, they'll see this, they'll see that somebody went into space. Oh look, the saddos are out again, the internet dwelling conspiracy theorists. Oh, and then they'll shut it and they'll not look. This is for those people, which unfortunately is the majority of people. Now, I implore anyone watching this who isn't really interested in conspiracy, I'm using that term very loosely, just to watch the video that I've just shown you. But they know that most people won't. If you go up to the average Joe in the street and say, have you heard about that? And they'll go, yeah, it was supposed to be fake. But you know what the conspiracy theorists are like. Do you see where this is going? Okay. So internet dwelling conspiracy theories have seized on this strange moment, hailing it as a definitive proof the mission was faked. While there is little doubt that the Blue Origin rocket reached space, it just shows how tightly choreographed the staged event was supposed to be. Okay, so they're saying that they really went to space, but it was just they wanted to open the door to stage the door opening. Well, no, because the door shouldn't be able to be opened when you've just come through all of that, whatever it is they come through. Now, I asked AI about this, and he said that they haven't gone through that Orion's belt thing. Okay. So, but I don't know how true that is. Okay. Not Orion's belt. What's it called? The Van Halen belt. That's it. Okay. So, it's gone viral, this elaborate hoax. Now, the next thing that they're looking at is the hand. All right. So let me just show you the hand. But I just wanted to show you how the media are trying to besmirch us. We are not internet dwellers. We have a life outside the internet. Can you see how rude they are? How disgustingly rude, trying to destroy our character. Right. I'm just going to show you another thing. Again, this isn't the Daily Mail, but it's all over the internet. But I'm using this because I want to show you how they try and destroy us. Okay, and how they react to us. But it's all over the media. Hope you're all good, everybody. So now, today, it's come out that the hand wasn't even real. Let me just make this bigger. So this is supposed to be them sat in the capsule just before they go up. That is blatantly a dummy hand, okay? You can see it there. Now, again, the media are really stuck here, right? Because the media, they can't ignore it. They cannot ignore what everybody's saying because it's viral. It has gone completely viral worldwide. So they can't explain it. They can't explain how the door can open, right? They can't ignore it because it's there. It's viral news. They can't ignore it. So therefore they have to report on it without being able to explain it. So what they do, they attack us. Hello, Space Cat. All my hedgehogs are here. Al fed them tonight. Let me just, sorry, I just want a quick gander at the hogs. Got so much footage for you guys. I'm going to be uploading of the hogs on my other channel. If you're not subbed to Penny Bunny, I know most of you will be, but if you're not subbed to Penny Bunny, oh, come on, they're ramming each other. They're naughty. If you're not subbed to Penny Bunny, please sub. Right, okay. So they've got to attack us. They've got no other option. They have got no other option than to attack us, the media, because they can't do anything else. How else would they explain this? So we're going to watch this video now of the plastic hand. Oh, God.
Delivery?
Apologies, folks.
I'm in. Quarter pounder, thanks.
It's not a Whopper, is it? Oh, it is. It's a McDonald's. Oh, thank you so much. So, again, conspiracy theorists have claimed that there is a fake hand. Where are the re-entry burn marks, and why does it look like a fake hand? Oh, they have got some footage, but oh, look at this, folks. It wasn't live though. This was showed after. Oh, so that's how they're trying to get away with it then. Oh my God. Did you see that? Let me just get rid of this crap here. Get off. So I don't know whether you've seen that then, okay? But what they're trying to say is the one with the hand was a picture from a test flight and not from this one. So they are literally gaslighting you to the point where you don't know what they're denying what's in front of your face, right? So they're saying that the fake hand that the people have screenshotted from that exact launch 2 days ago. That's from 2017. No. You couldn't make this up. So no, that screenshot was taken from the exact landing or whatever you want to call it yesterday. Right, what's the matter? See? I've still got one. Okay. Thank you. Did you enjoy your pizza? Yeah. Good. Okay. So I don't know what you guys are thinking here. We're gonna have a quick gander now and see if I can get some better pictures of this. Just bear with me. I'm going to try and get some close-ups of this hand. And I'll put a little poll up. Because what I wanted to do, I didn't want to put the poll up early on in case people were making their decision on whether they think this is real or not until they'd seen all of this. All right, the evidence that I'm showing you today. So what's that? Just bear with me a minute. I just want to get a close-up of this hand. Bear with me. I'm onto this guy's Twitter now, who posted it. So I'm just trying to find the exact post if I can find it. But bloody hell, he's done a lot of posts since then. That hand looks plastic to me. It is blatantly. It doesn't look real. And for them to say that it is literally, it's from a different image, I think is absolutely shocking. It's not fake. It is taken from that exact launch. So they can't explain the fact that there's a plastic hand. They're not denying that there's a plastic hand because they can't deny. They can't deny it. It's blatantly in front of your face. Okay, I'm just looking for the close-up now. Just bear with me. It's there in front of your face, but they're not denying it now. They are not denying the hand. They're just saying, "Oh, well, that's a different dummy. That's from a different one." You couldn't make this up. Penny or Beauty don't care. Oh no, I don't care how many viewers. If I did drama, if I started, if I responded to some of my psychopathic stalkers, and there are several of them, if I did that, I'd get hundreds in. But I'm not interested. These streams always get less in anyway over here because it's more my little corner. It's my little conspiracy corner, isn't it, of YouTube? Right, so this is the actual post. I found it now. So this guy, give him a follow, MJ Truth Ultra. Something is definitely wrong with the Blue Origin space flight that Katy Perry was on. Social medias are asking, where are the re-entry burns and why does that look like a fake hand? So the gaslighting is shocking. It is shocking. That is from that landing. So they're admitting it's a dummy now. They're saying, yeah, it's a dummy, but that's from the test in 2017. He's put here, I have a hard time accepting reality right now. It's like a cheap lesbian Star Trek spin-off. I am quoting. I don't want to be upsetting the lesbians. The lesbians love me, you know. Hi, Dave. How you doing? I'll give you a spanner, mate. How you doing, bud? Yeah, don't be upsetting them. Oh, I love you, Bridget. Bridget's been with me a long time. She's a really, really, really lovely lady. Really interesting, this guy. I've just followed him, so I wasn't already following this dude, so I'll start following him. So we're now going to pop the poll up. We'll just get into PooTube a moment because I have to go on here. You might hear me in a moment. You might hear me with a slight echo. Okay. So if you do, I'm going to be as quick as I can. Gone. Okay. So I'm going to put a poll up. I'm really interested to know if there is anybody who believed it. All right. So I'm going to put I'm just going to put Katy Perry, but we know there were several of them. Did Katy Perry go? I think that's quite a simple one, into space. It's just a simple yes or a no. And then we're going to do a don't know as well, because there might be some people that don't know. All right. So I'm intrigued. Then we might get some trolls saying that they did go just to try and skew the results for shits and giggles. Why won't it let me start it? What's the matter with it? What? Must contain between 1 and 5 characters. Why wouldn't it let me start the poll? What is going on? I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Yes. No. I don't know why it's not letting me do it. Not sure. Must contain between... Have I got too many letters or something? You've got too many. I think it won't let me do it because I've got too many letters. I'm going to have to start that again because it's pissing me off. I'll do it in a moment, guys. I'll do it right at the end because it's not letting me do it. We've been on for an hour and 3 now, so I'm going to be going in a sec. I'm going to, in a moment, do it. Yeah, so what are people saying in chat? Let's just get into chat. Let's send Starmer into space. Right. No effing way. Give me a 1 because the poll's not working. Give me a 1 if you believe that Katy Perry and those other, I don't know who they were, went into space. Give me a number 1 in chat. Give me a 2 if you don't believe that they went into space, or a 3 if you don't know. They are all plastic. It's very, very true, that space cat. I'm just reading what people are saying in the chat. Can we send Starmer? If only. You'll go to prison for that. I just want to say, the thing is, this is why I don't like doing it this way, because people, while you guys are doing that, I'll try the poll again. All right. While you guys are doing that, let me know. Hello, Morgan. There are people that watch and don't comment. So if you're a little bit shy, I'm going to try and do the poll again, see if it works. I don't know why it's not working. I know people are shy, you see. They might not type throughout the whole thing. You know what I mean? They don't want to type. So I understand that, where if we do it this way, then people can vote anonymously. Do you know what I mean? Right, I think it might be working this time, guys. I think we've got to... Yeah. Hi, Tomo. No, it's not working again now. What did I just do wrong? Oh, it's working. It's working. Right. Okay. Go, go, go. Right. Thank you to everyone who gave me a number in chat. The poll is finally up. Thank God for that. I had to redo it. I don't know what was going on there. Get voting, guys. Again, thank you to those of you. Someone says yes. We know we've got trolls watching who will vote yes for the hell of it, which is fine. All votes count as a view, and all troll views count. It's working now. Fantastic. The thing is, yeah, how far is space? Now, I think they have to get into the atmosphere. The question remains is why. People are asking me, why would they fake it? Hi, pimp. What's he saying there? I can't. Bread. Oh, money and... Yeah, I said yes. You believe they went into space. Okay. Well, look, that's interesting. Everyone, look, guys, everyone can have their own view on here. We welcome all views. We are apparently surrounded. Yes, Lee, if you believe in all that. We are surrounded by this pathetic layer. Can I just say something as well? Everything Penny says tonight. I'm a bit of an innuendo night, aren't I? Tonight, Terry Knowles Band again. Though I do have innuendos most nights. And the irony is that most people, apart from you lot, because you lot know me now, don't know how to get me. You know? So they take everything as literal. Thank God. The people in here now know how to take me, and people in real life as well. So the question is why? Now, you guys, we're on the conspiracy channel, so I'm all right to say this, okay? If I don't believe that that all this crap about space, right? We're supposed to be in a vacuum. We're supposed to have all this gravity pulling us down and sucking us in, right? So if that were happening, then how come the birds can fly in the sky? But hang on, what's this? Oh, Trump is coming in September. Sorry, there's breaking news. Just sorry, I'll carry on. If I catch anything that's really important, I'll mention it. So I don't believe that they can actually do this stuff, right? I don't know what's up there. I don't pretend to know what's up there, but I don't believe in all the crap that they tell us, right? I don't believe that the moon is even solid. I don't know what it is. It could be a hologram, or it could be a control station. I don't know. And I think it's okay. Hi, Cindy's Bellas. I think it's okay to say this because we're on the right channel for this. So I don't believe that they are sending anything up into what they call space, and they've got to keep the illusion going. There's countless evidence. Like, for example, you know that NASA is the world's biggest purchaser of helium, because all of these satellites, They're just balloons. They're not real. They're not actual metal. They keep coming down in people's back gardens. There's actually video footage of them landing down. It's all fake. The whole thing is fake. And people say why. It's because when you have a lie so big like that, if you tell the truth, everything will just fall apart. Society, well, if they admit we didn't go to the moon, actually, we don't know what's up there. We're not actually moving. We made that up as well. The whole world would just fall apart. If you look at like indigenous tribes and, you know, go back before the West sort of took over, people knew the truth. They knew, and we've become so, the West has become, it's just gone insane with it all. And the irony is that the West is supposed to be freedom of speech, and it's not anymore. If you have a theory different to what they tell you to think, like this, for example, it's in front of your face, your own eyeballs are telling you that that door opened before it's supposed to be able to open, they will just gaslight you and call you a conspiracy theorist, or call you an internet dweller. What's this? Right, I think I've got Twitter open actually. I'm on my laptop. Hang on. So an internet dweller, they'll just call you names. That's what they do. They call you names. It's just so wrong. Right. I'm not used to Twitter on my laptop. I never use this laptop ever. I only use it for streaming. That's why I got it. I'm still forever grateful to people that, do you remember when my laptop broke a few years ago? And my old one just packed up, and people were really kindly saying, get yourself a laptop pen. And then there's going to be people here that don't know this, but the community actually funded me to keep going. I was like, right, I'm having a break. My laptop's broken. I'll save up for one. It's so kind of you. And it's still going fine. We've had no problems. Does anybody remember the olden days when it used to break all the time? Do you remember that? Anyway, okay. So this is from Unity Calling. This picture, and this is apparently again the layers of the, you guys know I don't believe in all this stuff, but this is where they're supposed to have gone to. So I'm guessing these little wiggly lines are supposed to be the northern lights. There's meteors are in this one, the mesosphere. I feel like I'm in kindergarten. It's just madness. I do, Penny. I've missed something. What do you? Sorry. It's insanity. So this is where they're supposed to have gone to. There's your aeroplanes. Okay. Now, which one is that Van Halen belt? I didn't even have the internet then. I was too poor for dial-up. What's the temperature of the thermosphere? It says pimp mold my foreskin. I have no idea. Do you know your comments aren't coming up on my phone? I can only see you on the StreamYard. I don't think YouTube likes the name of your the Blue Origin Shepherd capsule landed in West Texas, says Unity Calling. If you're not, guys, if you're on Twitter and you're not following me, give me a follow. My back's really bad today. I don't think they went anywhere, Unity Calling. I don't think they moved. I think they came up a hatch or something to get in that thing. Let's get... Anyway, I'm going to get off now. But, yeah, I can't see any of your comments on my phone. Proper instruction motivates people. I toned down. They went nowhere. I agree. I don't think they went anywhere. Right, let's... I've used Katy Perry, but basically in my poll, I obviously mean all of them. All right. They've paid Katy Perry a good sum of money to do this advert. Right. Last few, we've got 25 votes. Get voting, guys. Come on. Couple more votes. It's 50 odd watching. Couple more minutes. Yeah, years of training. Just while we are waiting for the vote to finish, right? My pleasure, my friend. Van Halen is a band. I call it Van Halen belt. I get everything wrong though. Right, before we do that, I just want to have a quick look if I can find the video of them floating around. Just bear with me a sec. Because that wasn't done live. That was released after. Oh, my back's really bad. Right, hang on. I'm just trying to find the best one. All right, we'll go to this one. Right, okay, I'm going to get this up now. So before we end the live stream, we're now going to see them floating around space. I just want to add as well, guys. Yeah, Space Cat knows me so well. Just saying. She really does. I did that thing again yesterday, Space Cat. I did that thing again with Al. Jack had gone to get his new glasses. He'd gone to order some new glasses, and Al took him for the eye test. And I said, I'll take him to choose his glasses. You just take him to the eye test. And he said, it's all right. I'm here now. And I said, get some. I said, see if they've got any Hype glasses, the brand Hype, because he likes Hype. And as I was saying it, the woman had already been out, got some Hype. Al didn't even know. And as he seen my message saying get Hype, asked for some Hype, she handed him the Hype. And he went, what? And he went, look at the message to the woman. He says, look at that. My wife just sent that, and you've just gone and she said, did you do it a lot? And he says, yeah, all the time. Hi, Lance. So yeah, I do it all the time. I do waffle on though. I don't mean to. Blade Runner, was the shuffle missions fake too? Shuttle missions. Which ones are they? Well, look, guys, I cannot say for definite that this is fake. I can tell you that all the evidence points to it. Right, so this was released after, this wasn't live, and there they are, okay, in their little tin can that's got all cracks in it. Look at this. There's no way, like I said earlier, and somebody else said not long ago, that Katy Perry would risk her life in this. Right? It's absolute bollocks. But yeah, they're in a studio. It's all green screen. But yeah, here we go. So let's have a quick look at this.
1, 2, 3, take us space!
They've even slowed it down. They've actually slowed it down to make it look like they're floating more. Listen to their voices. That's slowed down.
1, 2, 3, take us space! I'm glad you look at it's okay, you it up there. Flint, I got you.
Sorry. Look at them. This is like a comedy sketch, isn't it? It's just fucking brilliant. I'm drinking my tea. I'm trying not to spit my tea out. One more thing before we go as well. I'm going to show you something else, but let's just watch this again because I love this shit, man. This is hilarious. Here we go. They've just got blowers on them. They've got blowers on them.
1, 2, 3, take us space!
That one with all the plastic surgery. Do you see that one? This one here. Look at this one back here. Look at this one. They look plastic. Do you know what as well? This is supposed to be going up and down all the time. But they only make a massive thing about these lot here. And they're all looking into the camera and they're all perfect. But before we go, I want to show you one more thing after we've watched this.
2, 3.
Katy Perry. This one here. Plastic fantastic.
You look right behind you. It's okay. You leave it up there.
Oh God, fucking hell, this is so funny. Look at her. Hi, Saskia. I don't... Bridget. Oh my God, Bridget's got a really close comment of the night there. We wouldn't have had that other one, which I forgot what it was now. It was really good. If you ever feel stupid, don't worry. Remember, there are people that think Katy Perry went into space. I'm sure they've covered their lawyered up asses, probably ever only been to the top of a roller coaster. That's brilliant. Brilliant. How you doing, Saskia? It's good to see you, my love. We missed you. I hope you're doing okay. I know you've not been well. People don't get notifications when I go live. I've got to the way that she just comes floating past with a daisy in her hand, with all of her makeup perfect. It is just this has been practiced over and over again. Look at her nails. Like, who would think about taking a daisy up to space and posing in front of the camera? I just
right behind you. It's okay. You leave it up there. I got you, Glenn. Oh, the moon. You guys, I don't have to tell you.
Did you see that then? Did you see that? So when she's doing the pose, look, she's in front of the camera there, look, posing.
I don't have to tell you. Look at the moon. Look. Okay. Look at the moon.
The Bahamas.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't she American?
Whoa. That's amazing.
Wow.
Gosh, that's good.
I know. Katie's face says it all right there.
Have you noticed how they've put Katy Perry in the middle? It's all about Katy Perry. This is basically an ad, right? In 2011, sings Daisy at the end of who? Sorry, it's an ad because obviously people weren't buying into this Jeff Bezos crap. Oh, 2001. You mean the movie Space Odyssey? You mean? So they put her in the middle. Yeah, she's doing all the hand signs now, but I want to show you one other thing in a minute before we go. Doing all the movements.
So, Katie, I'll
she's just done some of the Baphomet movements, guys. Did you see that? Watch.
So, Katie, I'll
there is no reason for her to do anything here. There's no reason for her to do anything, but she has to do it.
Gosh, that's good.
I know. Katie's face says it all right there.
Wow.
So, Katie,
I'll
jump to you for a comment. You holding up that daisy. I know you got to tell me outside the capsule how important that was, not only because it's your daughter's name, but everything that it encompasses for you. And I would love for you to share it with the audience.
I don't know if I can cry anymore. Daisies, sometimes people consider daisies weeds because they grow everywhere and through everything, and they show up in so many different places. But daisies are just so resilient. And flowers, for me, I believe, are like God's laughter and God's smile. And I brought a daisy because I have so much love for my daughter, Daisy.
Who is your God? Louise, hello, my love. Who is your God?
Like God's laughter and God's smile.
Yeah, they're laughing. Your God is laughing. Your God is laughing at you because of how pathetic you and all your lot look. Do you know, there's so many rumours that she is that John Benet Ramsey. I don't think so, but it's been doing the rounds again. This is another psychic thing that I did the other day, Space Cat. Randomly, out the blue, for no reason, told Al that there was rumours going around years ago that she was John Benet Ramsey, right? Next thing you know, he said, really? And I says, yeah. So I opened up Google and they just started, the rumours had just started recircling that day. I didn't know. I've heard it years before. It just started. He said, wow, that's crazy. So yeah, we're going to be looking at her badge in a moment as well, which is the last thing I want to show you.
Brought a daisy because I have so much love for my daughter Daisy, and I have so much love for Mother Earth.
Is that the same person who was originally Katy Perry? That looks nothing like the Katy Perry that I remember. It just doesn't, does it? And the person on that camera posing with the daisy doesn't look anything like this person here. Also, if you'd been up there into space, your makeup wouldn't look that good either. You'd be melted, you'd be all sweaty, and you just wouldn't look like that. Your hair would not look that perfect. Look at it all. It's just absolute tosh. Look, the machine blowers left her hair stiff, look.
And I believe you can see the beauty in the Mother Earth in a single resilient daisy. That's why I brought it.
Oh, sure.
1, 2, 3, take.
Oh, man. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Right, yeah, we're going to have a quick look at the badge now, just quickly before we go. We've been on an hour and a half. Gosh, I didn't want to be on this long, but you know me. Right, give me 1 sec, guys. I did email it to myself, so I've just got to find it. Right, okay. My back's absolute murder. Oh. Where's it gone? I'm going to be putting out a video, just a quick update on the Gene Hackman case as well. There will be a video update going out, but I'll be doing that separately. It's not enough to do a live stream. There's not enough information. So I'll be putting a little bit of it into a video. It's literally all down my leg lance, down my hip, both sides, but the right is worse today. It's so bad. We're going to have a quick look at this now, folks, okay? Blue Origin launch was fake as F. You can tell by watching the video. And what the F is up with that logo, that's not the Blue Origin logo. So the Blue Origin logo is apparently different. These lot here wore this logo, which won't let me zoom in. Right, let me just do a quick screenshot and then I can zoom in there. Just bear with me, guys. I'm just going to get this up so you can see it properly. Right, so that's apparently, hang on. I need to find out which is the actual Blue Origin logo and the actual one that they're showing here. Let's get this up because I've... Right, okay. This is a bit messed up, isn't it, folks? But all those hand movements, the way she was putting her tongue out, all this weird stuff in that interview. Wrong one. That was really bizarre. It was definitely signaling to something. Let's just try this again. Then we'll get into the poll results. Hi, Steph. How you doing? So I'm just trying to see. So this is the normal logo that she was wearing on the photo for the posing, right, with the space rocket and such, yeah? And then this is the one that they were wearing on the day of the launch. They've turned it upside down. Look, the Baphomet. Did you notice how she was sat, though, on that interview? She was sat really, really weird, wasn't she? Literally upside down. They're saying that that's how they were sat. I don't know. I need to do a bit more research into it. That's just a screenshot that of someone's posted it on Twitter. Let me just have a quick look for myself. I don't like trusting people on Twitter posts and stuff. Blue Origin. If you enjoyed the stream, please like the comment. Right, what are the Mirror? Right, the Mirror in the US are on about it now. Right, okay, let's have a quick look at this. Let's just see. Right, the Mirror in the USA have picked up on this now. So let's just see what this. I've sent you a big picture on Twitter. I've closed that down now. I'm ending it now. I've closed my Twitter down on my laptop. But thank you anyway. I'll have a look after. So this is in the Mirror. So many onlookers have issued with Katy Perry's space patch. Right. So hang on a minute. So that's the original one. I'm confused. I am confused. No, thank you very, very much. Katy Perry's space patch sparks bizarre claims of satanic ritual. Katy Perry was among the 6 all-female crew, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, 11 minutes, 11. They're saying it was sinister. Katy Perry's recent out-of-this-world trip has set tongues wagging among more than just fans and space enthusiasts. Conspiracy, oh, those pesky conspiracy theorists again. You got to watch them conspiracy theorists, them internet dwellers, you know. You got to watch them. Right. I've just zoomed it in, so. Right. They've taken to their online platforms with wild claims that the 11-minute space journey was part of a so-called satanic ritual, focusing on what they describe as sinister symbols displayed on the crew's mission patch. The patch, which was intended to reflect the personal and professional identities of all of the female crew, sparked immediate controversy when observers on certain forums, they are literally going to try and get X shut down. Honestly, they're blaming X for everything now. Oh, Lucy's just messaged me. Lucy, if you're watching in the background, we love you, darling. She's going through a lot at the moment, folks. Right, okay. There's a so-called version. Now, they're saying they changed the patches to suit their identities. It sparked a controversy when observers on certain forums, X they're saying, and Reddit started drawing parallels between it and the Baphomet and a cult figure with a goat's head. Right, so basically what they're saying is that she changed hers. The actual proper logo was changed to look like the Baphomet. Someone said, did you notice the logo on Katy Perry and her fellow Blue Origin space travelers patch is a satanic goat with an upside down cross if you flip it over? Questioned one netizen. What's a netizen? Let me guess, it's another nasty besmirching of a person who questions anything. Another said, goat horn selects fake space, concluding with a pointed reference to 2 Corinthians 11:14. Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Hold your horses there. I think we're onto something here. What date did they go into space? Wow. Holy hell, guys. They're putting reference to this here. 11 is the amount of minutes that they were in space, and 14 is the date that they went. Wow. Now they're referring it to this. Nothing to do with the dates and the minutes. This is the goat horns and the Baphomet is referenced in the Bible. Okay, but look at the number. It's 11:14. Wow. I'm gonna. All right, Oski, you're okay. Oski's stomping. Wow. Hang on a minute, guys. Let me just get that. All right, Oski, it's okay, boy. Oh my God. I've just felt this horrible sinking feeling. We've got it. We've got it, folks. We've got them. They're referencing this because of the goat horns. 11 minutes and they went on the 14th. We've got them. So they are referencing that. Wow. We don't need the 333s or the 666s. We've got them. It's there in front of your face. 11:14. We're going to have a quick look at that in a minute in the Bible. So some went even further. So they're saying that it's from that because they're using the Baphomet, but nobody is looking at the dates. They were in space for 11 minutes and they went up on the 14th, 11:14. There you go. Someone even further accusing Blue Origin of mocking God and one asserting not science, it's a ritual. Perry wasn't alone on a zero gravity venture. Gail King, blah, blah, I don't even want to say them all, lifted off from a West Texas site. Ugh. Yeah, she's got a really weird figure, ain't she, for a bird. That's a real bird, definitely. Look at the hips, normal, but yeah, I know what you mean. People, I don't know. She might just be tall. Katy Perry's swearing allegiance by placing her hand adoringly and lovingly over her Baphomet logo. They tell you in so many ways who they worship. So, a close-up of the Blue Origin badge, right? So they're saying that that's the normal badge. Why is it upside down? Oh, is that their one? This is what I need to know. What's the normal badge and what's her one? Some even pointed to Perry's 2011 music video where she appears like goat with legs. She does a lot of symbolism. Oh, thank you, Saskia. I hope you're well, my love. As a sign of long-standing symbolism. However, Blue Origin has publicly explained the meaning behind each element on the patch. Oh, fuck off. Perry's symbol represents global influence and her hit song Firework. Other symbols include a microphone, scales of justice, a shooting star, a Finn the fly for a book. I don't know. The patch wasn't the only source for speculation. A butterfly cutout. Yeah, it was. A butterfly cutout Perry held while in zero gravity led to claims of MK Ultra mind control. Guys, I know that this is... Yeah, so what did they do? Did they turn their badges upside down is what I'm asking. You can clearly see the butterfly Katy Perry shown to the camera. One user said it's a symbol. Yeah, it is. This is not a conspiracy, folks. This is not a conspiracy. Project Monarch was a CIA project that was declassified in the 80s and the 90s. It was a 1970s project MK Ultra. They even show you in season 1 of Stranger Things. They tell you, okay, this is not a conspiracy. This is the thing. They try and make out that these things are conspiracies because to the average Joe in the street they are, but they're not. We've covered this before and I can cover it again. I've got the classified the now declassified documents. So the CIA's secret mind control program created to produce mind-controlled individuals for covert operations. There is no evidence supporting the theory that the Patch or Perry's actions were tied to any kind of ritual, blah, blah, blah. That's what they're saying. So I totally get what you're saying, but which is the actual... So this is their one. Hold on. So that is their one. Right, okay. So they've turned it upside down, okay? So the normal badge is what I've been looking for. So the normal badge is the other way. So they've basically turned their badges upside down. Yeah, I'll be covering more on the trans, the new woman thing on my new channel. Oh, people keep messaging me when I'm live. I will respond to all messages after. Okay. I know a lot of you don't know I'm live, but it gets frustrating for me sometimes. Right. Yeah, so no live stream tomorrow night because I'm going out tomorrow night and I don't know what time I'm going to be home. So I might be home in time. I don't know. So we'll be doing a show on Saturday. I might do a call-in show and we can, what we'll do, we'll give topics. So because there's probably not enough spooky stories, we'll probably do a panel and I'll drop a couple of subjects. So this will be one. Okay. It won't be anything to do with the woman trans debate because it won't be on here because this is a Curious Bunny. Oh, thank you, Saskia, my love. Right, so penny for your thoughts, it will be on there. I really need to grow that channel. It's not growing at all. I find it pointless sometimes in doing a channel when I make a video and it will get like 60 views. And it you know, I don't care about views, but I also would like people to actually like. It's YouTube. They don't like new channels talking about politics. It's just a fact. If you're an older channel talking about politics, great. If you're a new one, they just don't want to help you. A shoe on your birthday. Yeah, so that basically right. They've turned it upside down so it looks like the Baphomet. Look at this here. So it is the original badge, but it's upside down. We've added, you got Lucifer, the morning star. Space Cat, could you please drop my other channel in, darling? It's politics and entertainment. The sort of stuff that I used to do on Penny Bunny is all over there on that one, apart from the animals. Penny Bunny is just for animals now. Animals and also out and about. Now, I'm going to make a video over there about the memberships as well on the Ko-fi, because I'm probably going to shut it down because nobody really goes on there. I update it, so I will make a video. Apologies about... No, you're fine. I'm the typo queen, me. Right, so they've turned it upside down. But before we go, we are going to have a look at what we have just found. We have just got it all. 11:14. You wait till you hear this, folks. You wait till you hear this. I actually feel a shudder saying this. Now, that star is the angel of light, which is Lucifer. All right, hang on. Oh my God, there is just ads galore. Can we just get this up, please, without all this? Read full chapter. Right, English translations. King James Version. Right, there's all different versions. So they're comparing it to that because it looks like the Baphomet. No. They're not looking at the numbers and the dates. So a quick Google. Oh, why am I over there? What's going on? What's going on? Right, a quick Google before we go, guys, of this crow. I can't even say it. Crowians. It's no wonder, for Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light. 11:14. This, what is it? Corinthians 11:14. There you go. This is on the Bible website. Let me just make this bigger. So they were in space for 11 minutes on the 14th of April. I don't know if the 4 means anything. There you go. How do I right. Honestly, the Old Testament has got a lot more in there than the New. Read full chapter. So 11:14. Where's 14? I'm just looking for it now. It's not in any order. Hold on. False apostles. Where the feck is 14? It goes from like... It goes from 9 to 12 to 16. Oh, there it is. Sorry. Okay. So this Corinthians 11:14. Now, if we read from 12 onwards, and I will keep on doing what I'm doing in order to cut the ground from those under who want an opportunity to be considered equal with us in the things they boast about. 13. For such people are false apostles, deceitful workers masquerading as apostles of Christ. 14, which is 11:14. And no wonder, for Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light. 15. It is not surprising then if his servants also masquerade as servants of righteousness. Their end will be what their actions deserve. There you go. Hello, Treely. Let me give you a wrench, my love. Not seen you for ages. I must have cleared it off. Right, let me just get into the chat again. 4th, yeah, the 4th month as well. I'm just thinking, I was just thinking that. What's the 4 for? What's the 4 for? Oh, 11 to 14. Right, okay. But what's the 4? Right, so the entire 11 to 14. I hope you'll put me in. Let me just read this now. I'm not going to read all of this here. It is like, what are the chances, right? What are the chances of them turning the patch upside down to look like the Baphomet? And people are saying that it looks like this Corinthians 11:14. And when you read 11:14, and no wonder, for Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light. They've got the little starlight on the patch. They've got Lucifer, like the morning star. You're all right, darling. How you doing? I just think we could be here all night. I'm going to shut this off because I'm getting really angry, and it's really late. It is. I've been on for nearly 2 hours. Honestly, I wanted to keep this to an hour. They just flies. So it's all in plain sight. Yeah. It's Easter. Yeah, it's Easter. Hi, Honda. Jesus had a go in the previous launch. NS30. I don't know what that means. Hello, Rach. Did you see your puddy cat? You forgot to give me her name. I posted it on Tongue Out Tuesday. Guys, Tongue Out Tuesday, I'm going in order of how they came in. So I had about 10 in the first day. So you think about it, it's going to take me 10 weeks. Yeah, keep them coming in. Just be patient, guys. I might start doing a couple a week because there's so many of them. But then we're going to run out, aren't we? So get your emails in if you want to show your pets with the tongue out, featured on Penny Bunny. Email the pictures. Your pets, tongue out pets. Oh, really? Okay, interesting. Perry said she had found God again, pretend to be an angel of light. She's a Satanist. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I have a special pet. Everyone's got a special pet. Everyone's pet is their special, aren't they? He was a space tourist. Who? This, I'll tell you something now, this Russell Brand stuff, I've been really in two minds. But after that video that I showed on my new channel of him, like, I'm a family man now. My family are over there. Hi. That was really fake. I think more and more that he's part of it. Yeah, they're all turning. Have you noticed, though, the Christianity that they're turning is Catholicism? And I don't want to offend any Catholics here, but the Catholicism is extremely satanic. If you guys want me to do a deep dive into it, I will do. And I'll show how it's, yeah, New Shepherd, good point, pimp my foreskin. That's funny. Why are you showing a fiver? That's so funny. Yeah, it's called New Shepherd. They're trying to rewrite the Bible. I had a locust omelette for breakfast. Sounds delicious. Yeah, Jesus. If we just got to look, guys, I know a lot of people here don't have a religion, but I sure do. And I'm reading Genesis at the moment, book of Genesis, and the book of Enoch. Enoch was left out of the Bible because it's got so much in there. But the Ethiopian Bible got it in. That's the true Bible. But I won't get too religious on here because I know people don't like it. We have got a curious news coming up next week, probably Sunday. I might do tomorrow night. I might do a panel so people can come in and talk about their views on various stories this week. This being one of them. And also, they're saying that they found alien life today. 124 life. I don't know. They're saying they found alien life. Full disclosure. Are you listening to me, I didn't know that. 2 Catholics, normal and Jesuits. Is that you, Debs? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It is. My lovely. I've missed you so much. Wow. I was thinking about you last week. This is what happens. Debs. Oh, I absolutely love this lady. I love her to pieces. I've not spoke to you for so long. I hope you're okay, darling. Do you still upload? Debbie has squirrels wild squirrels come up to her. Oh, the band AI. She has wild squirrels come up to her in her garden and come up to her and take food out of her hand and everything. She's proper Dr. Dolittle. She's just an amazing lady. A lot of you probably don't know her unless you've been around for a long time. Elsie, you probably remember Debbie. Bridget, you should remember Debbie. She's just an amazing lady. She's been through so much. She lost her daughter and she took on her daughter's children because her daughter passed away, and she took them on, even though, you know, she's done her bit. Her kids are grown up now. She took them on. It wasn't your daughter, was it? It was your friend. Hang on. No, it was your friend's daughter. Sorry, my mistake. I'm so sorry. It was your best friend's daughter. She is a lovely, lovely lady. She's one of the good ones. Yeah, you remember her, Lee. I'm so glad you're doing well. If I stream on Saturday night, darling, would you come up, give your view on some of this? I'd love to hear you again. Hello, Gluten. We're just ending it now, bud. We've just been talking about this weird stuff that's going on. I'm probably going to do a panel on Saturday night, but it will be a topic one. I used to do open panels and just talking about anything and have people up and arguing and stuff. I don't do that anymore. Did it years ago. It just people just start arguing and it gives me a headache. Yeah, Debbie is an amazing person. Yeah, if you're around Saturday, it'll be afternoon for you. Because you're in, is it South Carolina? I get mixed up with the North and the South. It's nice to hear your voice. Thank you, Gluten. Gluten, whereabouts in the US are you from again? Is it Michigan? Dolly Parton country. Yeah, I love Debbie's accent. Yay! Well, drop me a message on Facebook. Oh, hang on a minute. I've shut my old one down. I don't know if you're on my new one. I'll have a look. Massachusetts. Apologies, Gluten. I love your accent as well. Right then. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate you. And I will see you all Saturday. So no stream tomorrow night because I'm off. Off out. Right, good night, everybody. Space Cat, I will message you shortly because I can see you've messaged me earlier. And anybody else that's messaged while I've been live, if you're watching, I'll reply shortly. And I'll see you all Saturday. I am going to be making a little video. It might be tomorrow with the Gene Hackman stuff. There's been some more body cam footage released, so we'll be having a little look at that. And I'll do it on a video though, because I'm not going to be able to go live tomorrow. Right, good night. God bless everybody. And don't forget, hit the like if you enjoy the content, or the dislike if you don't. Take care, everybody. Debs, I don't think you've got my, I've only had it for like 2 or 3 years. I think you're on my old one. I'll have a look. I'll find you. I love you more, darling. Love you to bits. Right. Good night, everybody. Good night. God bless. Bye.